adding on to my last video, I made a decision of quitting my personal goal of making it to states. If any hobby for you, whether it's running, art, academics, music, and if it's starting to become an obsession for you, and it's going to go into terms of goals, and if that fun of what you love to do as that hobby or that enjoyment, if that enjoyment is starting to not become as fun and feel like more of a chore, and you're starting to feel really pressure and you start to put a lot of pressure on yourself, then it's time to take a step back or even rethink about that said goal. Like I said previously, this unhealthy obsession started my freshman year when I could see the potential outcomes of my potential for the rest of my high school cross-country career, and really all that locked in mindset. It started back in my sophomore year, which unfortunately it has resulted in various health problems such as low iron, low energy ability, injuries, decreased stamina, etc. But during the off season, I was enjoying it. But I guess as more competition comes into play, I was putting a lot of pressure on myself. And these years of needing to win backfired, which resulted in me being a person that I don't want to be. It's hard to think about how the goal that I've been wanting for years, it's hard to think that it made me a worse person. Because this is all supposed to be a team everything, right? If you're working with a team or you have someone else supporting your goals or whatever, you guys are working together. And I feel like just focusing on myself has made me a worse person. And that's why I decided to focus on the step below states, which is the county championships. Because if I want to have a career in this, then how could I do that if I'm treating others like crap? And this is all supposed to be fun. You see other people doing their hobbies or their academics, sports, whatever, and especially they want to make it to the top. And yes, they do care about winning, but if they don't, it's like no big deal for them. They just move on and they have fun with their friends. And I feel bad for turning something that had been my therapy for years into a mental headache, a physical headache. Obviously, the shoulda, coulda, woulda mindset, it's going to ruin someone's head. And we shouldn't go down that route. Although it is so frustrating that you're like, ugh, I could have known back then, I could have prevented this, that, everything. Be happy that you learned from it. Because although it feels like I've wasted all my years, time, and effort into nothing, but people around you know how much effort you've put into something. And although it may feel like a waste if you decided to quit on that goal or if you did not achieve it, they will still look up for you for someone who puts in effort and someone who did not give up for anything. And possibly you make them put in the effort too. I've just been so mentally, physically drained lately, but I hope you guys can get something out of this. And although it feels like I've just ruined my potential and maybe my life pretty much, and it's sad that I'm disappointed how my long-term goal for years had to quit. I'm just happy that I realized the whole reality of this, like how I'm treating others and everything. And this is why from moving on, I just want to help people, and I want to collaborate with my other teammates instead of just putting them down because of something that I wanted to have as a goal just made me into a worse person. And I'm very happy that I've decided to figure that out.